back to Griezmann. Griezmann strikes well. Messi again. Finally, we get the goal that we so deserve. Barcelona make it 1-0 against Arsenal. Antoine Griezmann on the attack now. Looks for Suarez. Back to Leo Messi. Takes a good touch on that right foot of his. What a finish from Leo Messi. He scores yet again as Barcelona make it 1-0. We are back with the PES Barcelona Master League series. This is episode number 5 and it's a big one. We've got our very first El Clasico of this season and it's gonna be epic. It's at the Santiago Bernabeu, an away Clasico. Normally Barcelona do have a good record there, but it is still going to be a really challenging fixture. We've actually got some big games in this episode. Lyon at home at the Camp Nou, Villarreal away, and all the other games as well in between. So it's going to be an exciting one. A quick refresher, since it has been a few days since the last episode, we sold Samuel Umtiti for a good amount of money, which means we're on the hunt for a brand new centre-back. And also, we've moved to a brand new 4-1-2-1-2 narrow formation, which is doing bits for us. In La Liga, we're doing okay. Not very good, not very bad, I suppose. 5th in the league at the moment, 4 points off Valencia and Real Madrid. Hopefully, we can close the gap down a bit in today's episode. If you guys are excited for more PES content, let's keep the support coming and drop a like in the video. Subscribe if you're new around here. And let's get this underway. Press conference time, and if you guys want to see your questions being answered, drop them down in the comment section below. First one of the day, you should sign Laporte since he has rumors to join Barcelona. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Remember last episode we sold Samuel Umtiti. He's on the way out of the club in the January transfer window, and with that we've got about 256 million to spend, which is lovely. But of course, Laporte, talking about him, I feel like he would be the perfect option for us to be in our defense. I mean, he's got everything needed. His playing style suits our style of play, which is build up. He's got some absolutely fantastic stats as well. And honestly, I think he could be literally the perfect purchase for Barcelona. I know he's going to be a bit expensive, but I definitely think we've got the funds to work this out and bring Laporte to Barcelona. He's definitely going to be a big target for me in the upcoming window. We're definitely on the hunt for a big centre-back, a quality centre-back. So do let me know in the comments section, who should we go for? Laporte is definitely up there. Alright, now you guys in the comments section were marking me off for calling second striker Shadow Striker. And well, this is the comment. Anyone gonna tell him that it's second striker, not Shadow Striker? Well, I think on Football Manager, it's called Shadow Striker, and that's why I've got it confused. And, well, it's my fault, but it's such a small thing. No need to put a nasty comment in there just for this. Like, come on, man. It basically means the same thing. Second striker, Shadow Striker. I mean, it's literally the same thing. Anyways, well, in our team, we don't need either of them. We've got, of course, Griezmann and Suarez both being center forwards. So I guess that works out perfectly. Next question. Try playing Leo Messi as a central attacking midfielder, because I think he's been doing well in that position in PES and FIFA. And, well, that is exactly what we've done. And we've seen amazing response from the team. Playing in this 4-1-2-1-2 narrowish formation, things have been great. We're scoring goals for fun, we're getting results, and we're climbing up La Liga's table. And we're also doing well and getting results in the Champions League. And that's exactly what we want to see in this series. And that's why, I guess, in the long run, this formation is what works. Leo Messi playing in that cam position is just lethal. But the problem I have here is, what do we do with the likes of Ansu Fati? Like, if we put him up top, his rating just drops massively. Do we try and train him in that position or not? Like, I'm confused, man. Let me know in the comments section any solutions for this. Or maybe one thing we could do is when we play with Ansu Fati, we just switch formations to include wingers. That could be the play as well. Let me know in the comments section what are your opinions on this. But when the first team is in play, we have to use this formation to get the best out of Messi in that cam role. And with that, press conference done. Leo Messi had a stellar episode last time around playing in that cam role, and well, he scored a ton of goals, some lovely finishes as well, and no wonder you guys voted for him as your player of the episode. Straight away getting into some La Liga action as we're up against Mallorca, a team that aren't doing that well, and this is how we've got the team lined up. Griezmann, Dembele, Ansu Fati all getting a chance, Vidal, Busquets all starting, a defense with the likes of Emerson and Junior Firpo. Let's hope this is enough to get the result against Mallorca. Here we go, simulating this one against Mallorca, and it's a 5-2 win for Barcelona, which is nice to see. A convincing performance. And let's take a look at the league table now, and that is brilliant. We're moving up the table. We've closed the gap down a tad bit with Valencia, which is great. Of course, that game against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu is going to be huge for, of course, the title race, at least at this point. Still 4 points separates us and Madrid, but nice to get a win here against Mallorca. We continue on with more La Liga action as Barcelona take on Villarreal, and this is how we've got the team set up. Luis Suarez, Griezmann all starting, Messi, De Jong, Arthur, Busquets in the team. Basically, I've gone with my strongest team. We're facing a very good side in La Liga in Villarreal. I mean, look at their team. They've got the likes of Gerard Moreno, Santi Cazorla is their captain. This is going to be a real challenge, but we've been in great form lately. Messi is dominating in that cam role. Let's make it count. Could be a chance here for Villarreal early on in the game. The cross was absolutely ruthless from Villarreal, but thankfully the header was saved. Jordi Alba making a big mistake there. Ter Stegen coming up big with one of the best saves of the season so far. That's unbelievable. Here's a fun fact about Griezmann. Well, to be fair, it's not really that fun. He scored a total of 0 goals this season for us. He's been underwhelming. I mean, he's got a few assists and all, but he's got to be scoring, man. That's exactly why he's playing up top, although it could be a chance here for our opponents. But Gerard Piqué there. What's he doing standing? Okay, it was a foul, but for a moment I thought Piqué forgot he had to defend, and now Villarreal trying to turn. They have, but Marc-Andre Ter Stegen with a huge save, and it's still 0-0. We've been really underwhelming, and it doesn't help that it's an away game, and you guys know how Barcelona play in these away fixtures, but so far it's been abysmal. We've got to respond. Here's Antoine Griezmann's chance to shine. Sees Leo Messi with a lovely pass. Messi goes for the power shot and Leo Messi bangs this one home. Griezmann with yet another assist, and it is Leo Messi who scores. Someone in the comment section told me to press the L3 button to do the classic head slap Messi celebration, and there you go, we get to witness it as Barcelona take the lead away against Villarreal. Who else but Leo Messi to step up for us in a difficult game like this? Griezmann did really well. The awareness to find Messi was nice, but of course that finish from Messi, a power shot, top bins, no chance for the keeper, and Barcelona make it 1-0 against Villarreal. Antoine Griezmann looks for Luis Suarez, who's just about onside. Suarez goes for goal, and Barcelona have hit Villarreal with a double whammy, as they say. 2-0 Barca. Luis Suarez gets the goal. Griezmann, although he hasn't scored a single goal for us this season, he bags yet another assist. Brilliant link-up play between Messi and Arthur, but that pass from Antoine Griezmann was lovely. And then Luis Suarez did what he does best, score goals. Good to see Suarez scoring away from home as well, but that pass from Antoine Griezmann was perfectly weighted. The movement from Suarez was on point as Barcelona double up their advantage against the Yellow Submarines. Problems here, Villarreal looking to turn us. It's brilliant play, and well, they deserved a goal from that. I mean, an early goal in the second half is what they need, but thankfully for us, the shot is wide. Looking to maybe find Antoine Griezmann. It's a lovely pass. Griezmann's chance to get his first goal for the season, and he does get the goal we've been wanting to see, and Griezmann doing his classic celebration as well. We've waited a long time to see him get on the score sheet. He's had a phenomenal game with a couple of assists, and now he gets on the score sheet. And also, for the first time in this series, the front three, Messi, Suarez and Griezmann, all on the score sheet. Arthur with a lovely pass, and well, Griezmann with a brilliant finish. This game has been, I guess, one of our best games of the season, especially after we dealt with the early onslaught from Villarreal. I mean, they were attacking us from everywhere, but ever since we scored that first goal, we've been relentless, and Villarreal are suffering here. 3-0 away from home. This is big. I think it's time to make some changes to give a few players a bit of rest. We're going to bring on Sergio Roberto for Arthur Melo. Let's also bring on Emerson for Nelson Semedo. And let's also give Ansu Fati a bit of game time instead of Antoine Griezmann in a second striker position. Let's hope we can quickly adjust to this. Full time, and it's a big win for us away from home. I'm really happy we managed to put in such a dominant display. It was a struggle early on in the game, but when Messi scored that and opened the game up for us, there was no looking back. Messi, Suarez, Griezmann all on the score sheet as we get the job done. Still 4 points separate us and Real Madrid, but we're at least keeping pace with them. We've got to keep that going. By the way, Villarreal aren't having that good of a season. I guess that explains why we dominated them. Anyways, 4 points separates us and Madrid. We're keeping pace with them. That game at the Bernabeu is vital. So as you would have seen in the earlier episodes, I was trying to change Ansu Fati's squad number, but unfortunately we can't actually do that mid-season it's kind of realistic but frustrating at the same time. So Ansu's going to be wearing number 12 for us for the rest of the season, which I've got to say is definitely a bit annoying. But hey, it is what it is. Ooh, we've got a cutscene, and I guess this one is about El Clasico. Ooh, I'm getting excited here. The match against Real Madrid on 7th November is not just any old match between two football powerhouses. It's a derby. Us winning derbies is the reason why club supporters keep coming back. Okay, Cruyff is getting me excited. We'll win our next match to show them what we're made of. So we've got to put in a statement against Granada in our next game. Oh, we've also got Leo Messi giving his thoughts on this upcoming Clasico. It's always a special occasion when we go up against Real Madrid. That's why me and the other lads are chomping in the bit to play them. Leo Messi is never going to use language like that. That is British slang, I suppose. Imagine Messi saying stuff like other lads are chomping and all. But anyways, now since we've got big games coming up in both the Champions League and La Liga, I'm going to be simulating this upcoming game against Granada with literally my second team. Okay, let's actually put in Emerson as well in the right back role. So we're going to use the second team, simulate this game, and let's hope we can somehow get a win. We should, because our team is still way better than Granada. And the second team get the job done against Granada as we beat them 4-2, which is brilliant to see. Oh, wait a minute. Just before the Clasico, Real Madrid have dropped points in La Liga. They've lost their first game of the season, I believe. And well, that puts the difference just 1 point between us and them. And now the Clasico means even more, because if we beat Real Madrid in their own backyard, we move above them in La Liga, which is what we're aiming for. So I'm so glad they've dropped points. Derby Day Chapter 2. Winning today is all well and good, but make sure you don't push your players too hard. You're putting me between a rock and a hard place. I'm not too sure what happened in that cutscene, but I guess we need to rest a few players in this upcoming game before the derby. We'll see how things go. My plan is to actually go full strength in the Champions League against Lyon, as well as, of course, La Liga against Real Madrid. We'll see what happens though. Oh, look at that. Player growth has been massive for us this month. Frenkie de Jong up by 2. He's now 89 rated. Dembele going up. We've had a few of our youngsters going up as well, so that's nice to see. But main takeaways, De Jong and Dembele are growing really well. So Ousmane Dembele's role has changed. He's now a great maestro. I'm not too sure what that means, but it must be good. And also look at this. Have you heard what the supporters are calling Leo Messi? The Phantom. Messi's now called the Phantom. I mean, I don't know what to say about that. But remember, we put Busquets on some training for a new skill. And he's finally learned that skill, the step-on skill, control skill. So hopefully we'll see that in action in game with Sergio Busquets. Best 11 of the month for La Liga. We'll take a detailed look at that soon. But yeah, things are going well, I guess. As you would have seen before, La Liga's team of the month has been announced with Dembele, Vidal and Junior Firpo in there. So I guess in the games that we simulated, Ousmane Dembele and Vidal and even Firpo really stepped things up. Hazard in there as well for Madrid. A 20 million offer coming in from Porto for Ansu Fati. There is absolutely no way I'm selling him. So let's end negotiations, and also let's try and renew his contract with the club. So we'll keep the annual salary as is. We'll give him a contract length of 3 years. Release fee. I want to try and up the release fee, because there's no way I'm letting him go for 29 mil, man. Let's try and up the release fee to 37, or yeah, 37. And let's give him a bump in his annual salary. Maybe then he'll accept it. Appearance bonus, let's add something to it. Let's add some goal bonus as well, and a win bonus. Now, let's reduce this and maybe give him more of an incentive to score. Alright, this works. Let's figure this out. Let's hope he'll accept this big release fee and just see how things go. So up next, we've got Champions League football to worry about as we take on Lyon at the Camp Nou. Now, the last time we played them, we actually put in a great performance. We got the win, and let's hope we can beat them again. A win here against Lyon would put us in a great spot to finishing as, you know, group winners in the Champions League, because Arsenal are struggling. Lyon, a win here would give us a, 4-point advantage over them, so that's big. So let's go out there and get the result against them. And that is how I've got the team set up against them. A few changes I've made to, you know, keep players fit for, of course, the Clasico that we've got in a few days. And I might consider bringing off Leo Messi, Griezmann, or maybe De Jong even at some point to, you know, keep them fit for the game against Madrid. But for now, they are starting. I'm also giving a few players like Todibo, Firpo an opportunity. Dembele starts. He's been in great form. That's how we've got the team set up against Lyon. Let's get right into it. Looks for Ousmane Dembele. That is actually brilliant there from Ousmane. Finds Griezmann. But Griezmann couldn't do well there. But Dembele did so well. He actually earned us a free kick there. You know what, guys? I'm going for it. Let's just take this one with Messi and see what happens. And, okay, I shouldn't be taking free kicks from that distance. Here's Dembele, clever dribbling from him. Oh, that is just so silky from Dembele. He gets hacked there by one of the Lyon defenders. My God, man, Ousmane Dembele on the ball feels so smooth and silky. His dribbling is just unreal. A 6-man wall to defend Leo Messi's free kick here. Let's see if Messi can put this one in. Oh, come on. I need to work on my free kicks, man, on PES. Although Messi might still have a chance. Goes for the curling effort and forces a big save from the Lyon keeper. Gonna take this free kick with Arthur Melo. Decent delivery. Griezmann with the header above the crossbar. I'm definitely getting better with my set pieces, which is nice to see. Hopefully we'll see one go in soon. So Lyon have themselves a free kick in a very interesting position. Memphis Depay puts that one in. What a save from Marc-Andre ter Stegen. And the shot on the rebound is above the crossbar. Ter Stegen in this episode has made some absolutely incredible saves. Like, how is he doing this, man? The German is just insane. Half-time and it's been a difficult game. Lyon are going toe-to-toe with us and not many chances in this first half. Although we've been the more dominant team, but they've kept more possession than us. This could lead to something. Here is Arthur Melo. Lovely pass into Antoine Griezmann. Brilliantly done. Goes for goal. And how has the keeper saved that? That pass from Arthur was just sublime. And that deserved an assist. Although we have a chance now. Messi. He goes for goal. I was trying to put in a cross there instead. But come on, man. We've had chances. And we really should have taken them. We've earned another free kick in a lovely position. Can Messi help us break the deadlock? Please, Messi. It's much better, but it's still above the crossbar. How do I get free kicks to go above and under, man? That's what I'm struggling with. Can't help but feel we need that goal-scoring touch in this game. So Luis Suarez comes on. Let's also bring on Vidal for De Jong to give us an additional, goal-scoring midfielder, I suppose. Let's hope this works. Vidal sees Arthur. Messi sees Griezmann. Now Luis Suarez does well. Suarez goes for goal and almost scores. Imagine if that would have gone in. And that's that. Full time. A 0-0 result against Olympique Lyon. We just couldn't break them down. We had the chances, but it just didn't work out. So we're going to have to share the spoils with them. And to draw before the Clasico is a bit frustrating. We're still in a good spot in the group with 8 points. Arsenal have picked up a win and now they're on 6. This group is definitely very tight. So 4 games into the Champions League group. 2 wins and 2 draws for us, which I don't know what to say, but at least we're on top of the group. Another cutscene, this time in a press conference before the Clasico. Let's see what this is about. You failed to beat Lyon recently, and there's rumors casting doubt on the state of your team in the lead up to this Clasico. I'm gonna say I'm not worried because I'm really not. One game isn't gonna decide that. Real Madrid is still just 1 point above us, and as Cruyff is saying here, we're gonna give the supporters the win they crave. Also, a bit of good news as Ansu Fati has accepted the contract. Let's accept the terms and well, we have renewed his contract. We lose a bit on the salary budget, but ultimately we've increased his release clause and he's going to be a Barcelona player for the next 3 years. As I said before, it is only 1 point that separates us and Madrid. A win here at the Bernabeu could be massive for us, and I'm hoping we do just that. Oi, have a look at this. We've got a cutscene. Losing to Real Madrid is not an option. Never stop moving, control the game and concentrate. Cruyff giving his team instructions. Messi seems to be listening to it and all. I'm hyped, man. Oh, I'm so hyped for this. First El Clasico of this PES Master League series. This is going to be big. I'm hoping we can get the dub. So here we go. This is the team that I've gone for the Clasico. Basically the strongest 11, the Gala 11. PK's back in the team, so is Jordi Alba. We've got ter Stegen. Messi, of course, starts. Griezmann, Suarez up there as well. Frenkie de Jong, who's been in fine form, starts as well. This is our team, and I'm ready for this game against Zinedine Zidane's Real Madrid. Look at their team, man. They've got Benzema, Hazard, Bale. By the way, their ratings are pretty high as well. Luka Modric, their captain, Isco, Cruz, Marcelo, Carvajal, Ramos. This is going to be a battle between 2 giants in La Liga. Just 1 point separates us. A win here at the Bernabeu puts us above Madrid in La Liga. That's what we're aiming for. This is probably our first big test of the series in El Clasico, a high-tension game. There's going to be a lot of aggression from both teams, and I'm ready for this. La Liga's biggest game of the season. Barcelona taking on Real Madrid. I'm ready for this. Let's get this underway. Well, looks like we've already got ourselves a free kick in the first 5 minutes. Messi to take this one. I've struggled with free kicks so far, but can Messi curl this one in? I don't know what to do with free kicks, man. They're so tough on PES. Madrid's game plan is evident from these early few moments. They want to try and make the game as wide as possible. That's why they're playing the ball out wide to their fullbacks as often. And we've got to be careful. Look at this, guys. Marcelo trying to bomb forward. Semedo did really well. We've got to deal with all the crosses and all from Real Madrid, because that's going to be their main outlet. Problems here for us. It's out wide to Eden Hazard. We know how good he is. Puts in a dangerous cross. We do get it away. And what's Leo Messi done there? We've given a free chance for Real Madrid and they've actually scored from that. Unbelievable. Toni Kroos has just done a madness. I can only stand back and applaud. That is unreal from Kroos. Fair play. I don't know what to say. Am I supposed to be upset? Because how can I? I mean, this was just an outstanding goal. You've got to just sit back and applaud. We're going to try and respond though, but I need to have a look at the replay of this because it's one of the best goals I've conceded on PES. Unbelievable from Toni Kroos on the half volley. What on earth was Messi doing though? So clueless there. But Toni Kroos, a strike with his left foot, bangs it home, and well, we're on the back foot now in this Clasico. It's going to be tough here to get back. Oh, this could be our chance. Here's Messi. Looks for Luis Suarez. Lovely. Suarez shoots, but it's a save from Courtois. At least it's a good sign. We're creating chances. We need to see more from our players here. Defending set pieces against the Real Madrid team is never easy. Toni Kroos, we know how good he is with putting balls in, and well, they almost scored for a moment. I thought that went in. Isco with a golden chance. Thankfully, he missed. Here's De Jong. Looks to find Luis Suarez. Oh, we get really lucky with this. Luis Suarez 1v1. How has he not scored that? He's bottled it, man. What a chance for Suarez there, and we couldn't take it. Although, we could have a chance with Leo Messi, who goes for goal, and Leo Messi does not disappoint. Messi scores in the Bernabeu against Real Madrid yet again. And let's do the head slap celebration again to annoy all Madrid fans out there. 1-1 in the Clasico. Who else but Leo Messi? Suarez really should have made it 1-1 there, but he didn't. But ultimately, Griezmann did really well there to win the ball back, and then laid it off to De Jong, who did the right thing, just passed it to Messi, and Leo Messi in those positions isn't going to disappoint, and Barcelona get the equaliser. It's 1-1 in the Clasico, and game on. Half-time against Real Madrid, it's been a difficult game. I'm so glad we got the equaliser. Madrid have been really good. They scored a fantastic goal. I actually can't wait for the second half, man. It's been a super entertaining game. Let's see what the second half brings. Here goes Leo Messi on the run. There's no catching Messi when he's in this mood. Still Messi releases Antoine Griezmann. Big chance for Griezmann, and he bags a goal for himself as well. Antoine Griezmann has just scored in an El Clasico as Barcelona make it 2-1. Leo Messi assisting Griezmann, and Griezmann bagging the goal. What a moment for Antoine Griezmann, who before today's episode had 0 goals in a Barcelona shirt, and now he's got a couple. Messi with a lovely pass into Griezmann's path, and oh my days, was that a lethal finish there. And we've completely turned things around in this Clasico. Barcelona make it 2-1 against Real Madrid. What an assist for Leo Messi as well. A lovely touch from Griezmann to bring it inside, and then a brilliant finish. I'm so glad we've made it 2-1. Our job now is to defend for our lives and also try and control the game. De Jong looking for Antoine Griezmann. This is where we're getting ruthless now. Antoine Griezmann, and Griezmann scores his second of the game. Barcelona have completely turned things around and made it 3-1, and we're going to do some sort of a weird car celebration. I'll take it, man. I'll honestly take it. In that first half when Kroos scored, I thought, well, we're in for the trouble. And, well, somehow we've responded. Frenkie de Jong grabbing another fantastic assist. Griezmann's finish was absolutely outstanding. He's been amazing in this episode, and he comes up yet again with the goods as Barcelona make it 3-1 against Real Madrid. Now, let's keep pushing, man. I think we've got an opportunity to humiliate Real Madrid here, like how Barcelona have done in recent years. Let's get it done. What a performance from us so far. I'm going to bring on Arturo Vidal for Arthur Melo because I feel like Vidal relishes these kind of games, and also Arthur is pretty low on stamina. Makes sense to make this substitution. Oh, problems as we've let Karim Benzema in behind here. He's going to score. He is. It's Karim Benzema. You give him that much space, of course he's going to cause you problems. Madrid get themselves a goal back. This Clasico isn't over yet. There's still a lot of football to be played. 30 minutes to go. Madrid aren't giving up. Problems here for us. Big problems as Real Madrid are growing in presence. But Gerard Piqué did so well there to win the ball. And now we've got space to run into. Luis Suarez looks for the chip pass for Messi. Tries to head it down for Antoine Griezmann, who goes for goal. But that is never threatening Courtois. And that's the game done. We've gone to their backyard. We've gone to the Santiago Bernabeu. And we come away with a 3-2 win. Leo Messi scoring the first goal. Griezmann scoring the next two. As Barcelona walk away with a 3-2 win. Real Madrid couldn't handle our attack as we take home all 3 points. A huge result for us in La Liga. Honestly, dudes, what a result this is for us in La Liga, and that puts us at the top of the league at the moment. Do Valencia have a game in hand over us? I'm not too sure, but we have a 2-point advantage over Real Madrid, which at this stage of the season is already big. I'm so glad we delivered at the Santiago Bernabeu. Oh, look at this for a photo. Messi and Cruyff celebrating as Barcelona crowned El Clasico king. Lovely to see. An offer coming in for PK from Bayer Leverkusen? Nope, not interested at all. Let's just end negotiations. What's our schedule like in the next episode? Ooh, we've got the Catalan Derby, Champions League action, a few more La Liga games and all that as we build towards that game against Arsenal at the Emirates. Should be an exciting episode. We're getting closer and closer to the January transfer window, which is pretty cool. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. So in the skill training section, we can now train someone because we recently trained Busquets for a skill. We've got the fighting spirit skill, which we can teach to PK. I want to actually do this, especially in the Champions League games. I think a skill like this would be really helpful. So you guys have known, man, Barcelona have bottled in big occasions many times. So giving PK that fighting spirit skill training, I think, could be key. Before we wrap up today's episode, time for you guys to make your vote count and vote for the player of the episode award. A couple of nominees as always. The first one being Antoine Griezmann. He had a big episode today. A brace in the Clasico. So many assists as well. He was superb and that's why he's been nominated. Your second nominee is going to be Frankie de Jong. A couple of assists in the Clasico and overall he's been tremendous. There's a reason why he's growing so quickly for us. +2 in his rating already. Superb in this episode with his assists and controlling the game, and that's why those two are your nominees. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. And with that, guys, we've wrapped up another episode of the PES Master League series. I'll try and get an episode out for you guys this Sunday, hopefully. But if you guys are enjoying the series, drop a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and well, I'll catch you guys next time.